Justice Chitembwe Said Juma on Monday became the first guest of the Judicial Service Commission at the Supreme Court to explain why he thought he was best suited to fill the position of Chief Justice that was left vacant after David Maraga exited the throne on January this year.
How do you intend to resolve that problem? And don't tell me about the numbers.
In fact, I will follow up what Justice Maraga did, is to write to all the judges, how many judgments do you have, or magistrates, how many judgments do you have which are long overdue.
Chitembwe was put to task to state what transformation agenda he would bring to the judiciary if chosen as the next Kenya CJ.
What is that one thing that my Lord as President of the court is coming to fix?
I've never sat there to see if there is any inside problem, maybe infighting amongst the judges, whereby they need to be talked to. These senior most judges who have been there, I think all of them have been there for more than 3 years. So I'm not going to say I'm going to the Supreme Court to fix this.
A defilement case that Chitembwe ruled involving a 24-year-old Martin Charo and a 13-year-old girl came back to haunt him during the interview. In the case, Chitembwe ruled that the minor appeared willing to have sex with the defendant and therefore set free Martin Charo, who had been sentenced to 20 years in prison.
The way you communicated this decision, is it something you have reflected on?
One thing I'll tell you is that when I write my judgment, I'm not considering what the judge of appeal will say. I'm dealing with the problem as a judicial officer independently. And if another person feels that I used strong words and criticizes me, I'm ready to be criticized.
The ruling made headlines nationwide and attracted backlash from women organizations across the country and abroad. The interview hit climax when Chitembwe shed tears live on TV.
It's good you have asked some of these questions.
While attempting to explain challenges accused persons go through while seeking justice after Commissioner Evelyn Olwande asked his thoughts on the prosecution currently having undergone through the process of being arraigned and acquitted.
If an accused comes before you and raises his hand, hear him.
In the stalemate surrounding the decline by the president to appoint the 41 judges fronted by the JSC, Justice Chitembwe said if appointed CJ, he would employ negotiation as a way to resolve the impasse, suggesting Maraga's public outcry on the matter was not the best way to handle it.
I also have to know their reasons why they are not swearing them. Although we have had it in the public domain, has anybody sat with the president and asked him, why are you not swearing this?
In this case, Chitembwe wondered why the judiciary had to wait for the 41 vacancies to arise to begin the recruitment process. Chitembwe boasts of a 21-year experience in the legal profession and 12 years as a judge. In the afternoon, the court declined to issue orders to stop the interviews following a petition seeking to prevent Mugenda from chairing the panel, citing conflict of interest and that she held 2 public offices. The JSC date with Said Chitembwe marks day 1 of the CJ interviews. Professor Patricia Mbote is next on the hot seat as the journey to searching for the Kenya's next Chief Justice continues. Giverson Minor, K24, at the Supreme Court, Nairobi.